Here's another edition of me reading the book The Overthinking Cure by Nick Renton. So let's just begin. Strategies for Empowerment. The thought doesn't matter. What you do with the thought matters. Once identified, unhelpful ruminations can be reframed into actions that bring value and help to your life. Remember, when we are cognitively fused, we believe that our thoughts are all powerful, ruling over us as absolute, undeniable truth that we have to obey. But that's an illusion, and it's really we who are in charge. Once you realize this, it's easy to get off the rumination carousel and find that deep, still calm within yourself. Here are a few ways to switch your mindset and remind yourself of your power. First, understand the root of your rumination. An ongoing rumination habit serves some purpose. What is it? What psychological need does it fill? Typically, rumination feels like problem solving, and it feels like being in control. Sometimes we revert to this bad habit when we feel helpless or vulnerable. Other times, we overthink because overthinking is simply a way to stay mentally entertained or feel superior to others. Whatever it is, if you can pinpoint the role rumination plays in your life, you can take steps to meet that need more usefully. There's that word again. Well, you may need to find ways to learn to tolerate uncertainty and the discomfort of not always being in control. You might you might think that relinquishing control is quite scary, but the truth is that having a little faith, trusting in others, or simply accepting things that you cannot know or control can actually make you feel less anxious overall. You can build your tolerance by slowly giving up control to others. More often, this is just the illusion of control anyway. Second one, practice kind compassion and forgiveness. Maybe you often on past wrongs, arguments, bad feelings, and so on. You can't forgive or forget, and you play over bad scenes from your life. Sounds like me. Either blaming yourself or getting bitter, blaming others. In this case, forgiveness and compassion can be can be the only cure. Many people fail to forgive because they misunderstand what it is. Forgiveness is not something you do for others, but for yourself. It doesn't make the pain go away or undo the past. What it does is consciously allow you to release that and move on from it. Forgiving someone or yourself doesn't mean you forget. It doesn't mean you condone or agree with what happened. It doesn't mean you're okay with what is wrong or that you want to ignore or downplay injustice. It simply means you are consciously choosing to put your attention where it can help you. Forgiveness has nothing to do with other people. It's a quiet decision we make within ourselves to let go. And we don't need anyone's permission or closure. The next is the 3M strategy. Finally, there's one very concrete and practical way to pull yourself out of anxious rumination in the moment. It's called the 3Ms. Move, make, meet. Sometimes you just need something short and swift to kick you out of a downward thought spiral and get you into a state of mind where you can start choosing more consciously again. First, see if you can move. Change gear and get out of your head. And engage in a little healthy physical distraction. Hit the gym, go for a long walk, or dance around your kitchen for a few minutes. You could also make something. Rumination is characterized by impotent, useless mental activity that achieves nothing. Counteract this by delving into creative and useful activity, i.e., make something. It doesn't matter what it is. Just take action to bring something new into the world instead of going around in your head abstractly. Bake a cake, do some housework or DIY in the home. Paint a picture, repair a broken pair of shoes, crochet a doily, or organize your spice cupboard. Finally, you could try meeting up with someone. Rumination is very internal and private and gets carried away precisely because it isn't regulated and kept in check by the outside environment. Social connection can help ground you and give you perspective, as well as slow you down and get you feeling happy and recharged. This can be extremely this can be an extremely effective way of getting unstuck from your own thought spirals. So yeah, that's it for now. I really want to talk about the most practical thing in our reading today, the 3M strategy, because I am actually doing this for the most parts in my life, especially right now. Whenever I feel I actually started this channel because I want I wanted to do something creative rather than just ruminating, rather than just overthinking stuff, reminiscing all the failures, mistakes, regrets in my life. Yeah, this is very practical. It's very useful and it works. It really does. I move. I usually go on long walks, and yeah, I work out. Not that not that intensely. I work out like just doing a few push-ups, a few sit-ups, and whatever. And then I make videos. I actually cook for my family. I repair a lot of things here in the house. Yeah, sometimes I remember something that I was supposed to fix this last week, and now I'm sad. And I remember that I was supposed to fix this last week, and it can help me now because I need to do something. And then just meeting up with friends really changes your perspective on things, or they even make you forget a lot of bad things and reminds you. Yeah, they remind you that things are just in your head, and there are a lot of good things in life. There are a lot of good things in this world. We can still enjoy them. So yeah, I just wanna share this, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. So yeah, that's it. Bye.
Please, I'm begging you.